Alright, so I am not happy right now. So, my dad recently came back from being with my sister and her fiance. Again, I just have to say how fair it is, sarcastically, that I struggle my ass off to get in relationships and she's getting married when she's a complete jerk. But I'll get to why I say that later on, not this time. But and he showed his example of his toxicity today, because again, I got into the issue of how people have failed me in the past when it comes to dating. Like, I asked them for help and say I need help with this, and as Wyatt pointed out in the previous video, instead of helping me, they just ignore it and dismiss it, and I don't get the help I need. And oftentimes it comes in the form of them lying to my face, saying, we're going to help you, and then they don't help you. And it's like, so why did you waste my time and lie to me when you never intended to do anything? It's an outrage. And I want him to just acknowledge that it's fucked up, that what they did was wrong and they shouldn't have done that. And instead he's constantly on about this bullshit of, oh, well, you should have seen it coming, and yada yada yada, you should have seen it coming, people like that. And I say I need help, and he's like, no one's gonna help you. It's like he really wants me to hate everybody by just painting them as complete irredeemable sociopaths. And he wants me to give up, I guess, because if no one's gonna help me and I need help, what the fuck, like, where do I go from there? And it just really enrages me. And I'm gonna make a formal video addressing how ridiculous his behavior is at some point. It's gonna take a while to get into the right format, I guess. Plus, I still live under the roof, so I guess I'd like to be in the new apartment before I do that. But I also just have to point out how kind of sucky everyone that I'm with is being. Because you know what? I don't know if you noticed, this is not my house. I'm at a get-together, and I sat there for a half hour on my phone playing poker because I was just so upset from the fight. Not even one person really just came over to me and said, are you okay? And I left just now, and no one's tried to stop me. No one noticed I was gone. Part of me really wants to send a choice text message to that group, if it would even be worthwhile. At the very least, I think that I'm going to have to cut a lot of these people off, too. Because it's like, how do you not notice that someone who's in your group is upset in the corner? How do you not notice that they've left and follow them and say, are you okay? How do you not text them? It's kind of... Come on, read the fucking room. Do you get that? I'm mad. I'm fucking mad. And I'm tired of being treated this way. It really is. It's like Wyatt said. Is it our life to just never get help? And then when we ask, and others just ignore us when we say we need help, and then we don't get where we should be because everyone just keeps punting on things they could and should be doing to help us. People should be, when I ask for help, wingmen, friends should be helping me, especially since I often offered to help them in return too, because they're single. But they don't, and then I end up not finding anyone, and then I end up getting scammed, and, people can't even own up to the fact that what happened was fucked up. It's my fault for even expecting more than this. I should have seen it coming, right? I think they're all a bunch of idiots. I mean... What if they use that excuse when slavery was still legal, or when, gay marriage was banned, or women couldn't vote? Oh, you shouldn't even expect it to be better than that. That's just how it is, yeah. Well, it ain't like that no more, asshole. Maybe you want to actually fight, or you could just make excuses and simp for people you don't know over your own son. And then wonder why, and then literally he wonders why we don't do much together anymore. If you don't get it, you're hopeless.